Assalamualaikum and hi everyone and our lecturer Dr. Siti Nurfazlina binti Yusof. Today we're gonna present on the Dynar Lekor Sendirian Berhad. My name is Muhammad Faiz bin Nuri and we move on into the introduction. For the introduction, we choose Dynar Lekor Private Limited Company for this case study. Initially, this keropok lekor business was run by two brothers named Haji Nazri Muhammad Dagang and also his younger brothers Haji Nazir Muhammad Dagang. They start with the name BTB 2209, which is owned by Berkat Nazri Nazir Enterprise. BTB is taken from the abbreviation of the name of the village, which is Bukit Tokbeng Village. The number 2209 is a reminder to their late father, who was very interested in the number 2209. In 2009, their sister named Dasimah Muhammad Dagang established another subsidiary company under them known as Berkat BTB 2 Enterprise. Berkat Nazri Nazir Enterprise produce boiled keropok lekor, while for Berkat BTB 2 Enterprise, it produce semi-fried keropok lekor by using frozen method. In June 2016, the application to use the name BTB Lekor as a brand found at the end because it did not get approval. The main reason is because the BTB brand was already used by the company Berkat Nazri Nazir Enterprise. After a long discussion, they finally agreed to change the company name to Dynar Lekor Private Limited or Sendirian Berhad. After that, a new brand was used by them, which is namely Dynar Lekor.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Zamri Izzuddin bin Muhammad Isa, and I'm going to explain on the implementation of knowledge management. Knowledge management is a source of competitive advantage, and one of the fundamental processes of knowledge management is knowledge acquisition. It refers to the knowledge that company may obtain from various of sources. So what are the sources of knowledge? The first one is customer. It refers to the demands from customer that it contributed innovation and idea for improvement. Same goes to Dynar Lekor. They innovate new 8 flavors for their keropok lekor, such as cheese, black pepper, onion, and larva. And as suggested by Ledakan Digital, Dynar Lekor has promoted online business through websites, and they build drive-thru for customers' comfort and speedy delivery service. And the second one is supplier. It involved the knowledge sharing on manufacturing processes, development, and marketing, according to Akavan in 2017. In Dynar Lekor, the factory will provide fish fillet from frozen fish, including the usage of machinery tools to process before supply it to Dynar Lekor. Also, to forecast inventory and stock balance, it also includes the continuous improvement and focus to aim for higher profit. The third one is competitor. The competitors as administrative resources to an organization, such as intangible resources and intellectual capital. The motivation to improve and acquire knowledge from their competitors in building infrastructure, decisions, and management to increase value for their customers. In Dynar Lekor, they have competitors and rivals such as Keropok Lekor Crispy Awang, Goreng, and Keropok Lekor Tanjung Jaafar that is also located in Kuala Terengganu. Last but not least is the partners. It is vital in sharing information, personnel exchanges, regular interaction, and technology sharing. Mrs. Dasimah developed her family business after finished her bachelor in chemical science as partnership. And she built a new branch, innovated new flavors, developed information technology by promote online transaction, as well as built a drive-thru for speedy service delivery. Apart from that, Dynar Lekor has won various of awards in great innovation, cleanliness, and appreciation as entrepreneur.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Magazul Isham Muzaffar Shah. So today I will be presenting on the evaluation of our discussion. So here we will be discussing on 3 things, which is brand with talent, different KM approach, and technology as an accelerator. So ladies and gentlemen, basically organizations need a lasting and sustainable competitive advantage. If the company think by having the right resources is enough, then they will face severe consequences. Instead, they should adopt talent management and knowledge management as an advantage because it is hard to be copied by their competitors. So as for brand with talent, we will be focusing on the name of Dynar Lekor itself, as it is derived from a location in Terengganu, Bukit Tokbeng. BTB2209 story is a very well known in Terengganu, and the knowledge of two siblings, Dasimah and Nazri, ensuring the companies to strive for better performance. Companies needs to have a exceptional performance on every levels. In the case of Dynar Lekor, they perform very well in product quality, customer service, entire presence in the market, and the environment they generate. As we're moving on to a different KM approach, we can say that more knowledge comes greater performance are not necessarily the case. Managers are required to think about KM differently, as the hierarchy I have provided on the slide. A company must have a clear and specific objective, as Dynar Lekor is known as the first enterprise to make innovative changes to meet the demands of their customers. They focus on acquiring as much data on the demands and knowledge to execute their plan. So last but not least is technology is an accelerator. Ladies and gentlemen, people are the actors while technology is just a tool. So yes, people who are the true source of sustainable competitive advantage. In the case of Dynar Lekor, the demands from other states outside from Terengganu have resulted the company to make some upgrade in their system. One of the system establishes online platform to purchase Lekor, where the company have their own official website that is easy to find and accessed by everyone. An individual can just easily search the website and pay with in-banking payment method. The company utilized the opportunity to be part of technological advancement and ensuring them to still be in the competition. Dynar Lekor have created a new way of business, hence the company can achieve a sustainable competitive advantage if the efforts is up to date.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am the third presenter. My name Muhammad Haris bin Muhammad Yusof. For the next slide, I will explain the challenge of the implementation. Basically, there are several challenges that faced by Dynar Lekor. Okay, for the first challenge that faced by Dynar Lekor is the fear to embrace a new technology. In Dynar Lekor, they still not fully utilize their process of making keropok lekor by using a machine. There is a certain part of the process where they're still using a hand. They're still using a traditional method, while most of organizations have invited innovative progression of the previous few decades. The reason they resist to use a machine because it is a legacy process. Almost a decade they're using a traditional method in making keropok lekor, so it is difficult for them to change the method. Another reason they did not want to use a machine in the process because of the taste. They believe the taste would be different and not taste good as their traditional method. That's why they still maintain the hand process in making keropok lekor. However, using a traditional method would limit their production of keropok lekor.
So, to cope with the problem of lack of resources, we suggest that the Dynar Lekor should make a variety of product. It means that they can produce another product that did not only based on fish, so that they just not depend their income just on keropok lekor only. For example, makes a product that based on chicken meat and beef meat since it is easy to get. By making new product, that also will attract new customer. For example, we can see our biggest local company that is Ramly Burger, where they make a frozen food that based on chicken meat, burger, french fries, sausage and many more. Not only that, we can also see on the well-known company that is Nestle, where we can see that they produce many categories of product like drinks, coffee, breakfast, cereals, noodle, baking ingredient and many more. By this, Dynar Lekor needs to follow them since they sometimes facing limited raw material. They can think of making a new product that also will attract more attraction from their customer. By this, it will help their business and companies to develop and grow bigger.
Okay, the third challenges faced by Dynar Lekor is the competitor challenges. Okay, what is competitor challenges? Business competition is the race or rivalry among the business competitors that are competing in the same field. In the Dynar Lekor business, it has many competitors who fight in the same field of the business. It is because nowadays keropok lekor have become an attraction to the people who live in Malaysia and also for the foreigner. The first disadvantage of having a competitor in the same business is the reduction in the market share. When the business competition are divided into the whole market into a small part, it will become very difficult for the business owner to have a maximum market share to no matter how good the product is producing in the market. Okay, the second disadvantage of having competition in the same business is the employee may face pressure. It happened when the employee had been forced by the employer to keep produce the higher quality product because they afraid that their business will take over by their rival. Okay, and lastly, the third disadvantage of having competition in the same business is it may establish a confusion among the customer. Competition has made the customers to confused because a lot of similar product had exist in the market.
Okay, for the next slide, we will explain some of recommendation toward the evolution and the challenge. As I mentioned earlier, one of challenge that faced by Dynar Lekor is a fear to embrace a new technology. One way to overcome a fear is to acknowledge it and learn how to overcome it. Instead of seeing technology as something to fear, look it as a tool that can help to improve the business and gain long-term benefit from it. Innovation can accomplish such a great deal to make our lives simpler. However, the way toward learning new innovation can at present be overwhelming. Firstly, Dynar Lekor leader need to ensure all the staff understand the option to implement new technology. The leader also need to identify the problem or limitation in the current process, then help the staff to see how technology could solve those problems and make their work run smoother. The fact that fear is a normal thing in overcome the change, it should not stop the business from making a good decision. Eventually, innovation will make their work much simpler and allow them to gain more profit in future. Yet the leader may require help to see past any apparent temporary agony to drown out the vision.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Izzuddin bin Muhammad Razi and I'll present about the next challenges. So, weather also become the main obstacle towards Dynar Lekor in the keropok lekor business. This is because of the unpredictable weather, especially in Malaysia, that lead to the limited supply of fish. Although Terengganu are known as the huge fish supplier, but during the rainy day or the monsoon season, they face the challenge where they did not have enough raw material to make keropok lekor. Since the fishermen are not going to the sea, this makes them hard to get resources of fish that indirectly will reduce the production. In addition, as we know, at East Coast state like Terengganu and Kelantan, they will face a flash flood among the state. This is because of the monsoon that happen every year that carry a huge amount of rain. Not only that, not all fish can be used to make keropok lekor. Only fish like tambang, selayang, kembung and tongkol, where this resource is hard to get and they cannot produce any product and burden their business. When they are running out of sources with the high demand of order, they will delay the process of making keropok lekor that will make the customer angry with them. This shows that to be in their job, we need to have a high degree of patience in serving various traits of customer in order to provide the best goods and service to ensure that they can retain and attract the customer.
Okay, the third recommendation for the Dynar Lekor is they must learn to handle the competition in the business seriously. So for the Dynar Lekor to compete with any type of the business competitor, they must come out with the strategies that can guarantee them to be able to remain in the field. Okay, the first strategy that the Dynar Lekor can use to fight with the business competitor is knowing what are their potential customer in the market share. Many business in this world did not have enough customer data to be an effective market campaign to reach their potential customer to promote their product. The second strategy that Dynar Lekor can use to fight with their business competitor is exploring any partnership opportunity with other company that in different field of the business. When it happen, both partners can gain profit from this cooperative partnership by creating some form of opportunity that was not achievable.
As for the conclusion, Dynar Lekor has implemented a good effort in running their business smoothly, and they also has add new type of the product in order to various their product. However, there are many challenges that been faced by Dynar Lekor in conducting their business, which are fear to embracing new technology, support factor like climate change and competitive factor. There are also many recommendations that we suggest to Dynar Lekor which can be considered can resolve their challenge, which are change the mindset, make variety of product and learn to handle the competition in the business. Then we hope Dynar Lekor can success to penetrate into the new market targeting others country, and we also hope that Dynar Lekor continue to success in the future. That's all from us. Thank you so much everyone.